Hello. Oh, looks like we are green flag is out here at St. Petersburg. Apologies for the rather rushed commentary, but I believe it is Laser out front. Miatin second, Tawa, Pios, and King is our top five for as of the moment. We're just going through lap one. Well, lap two, I believe. Lap one, I don't know. Um, Going through the final sector of St. Pete. Oh, Shalloran smacks the wall out of that hard braking corner there. And now we're seeing the field starting to spread out some more as the top five have a huge gap between Slick, Outery, and the rest of that pack. We got Sup NASCAR, Crush, Bomb, Cyber, Shalra, Weechess, Nico. I believe that is the field. So a lot of familiar faces, at least in the stock car portion of this series of leagues. Oh, Cyber and Bomb making some contact there in the S's. What are they going to do through this hard braking? Looks like they get it figured out. Oh, Laser in the off the track a little bit. Well, off the racing line from the lead. Unfortunate. He spun out. You see Cyber and Crushed now making some more contact down this back straight here. This Crush is going to smack the wall pretty hard. Oh, Shalloran's around. Nico is in it as well. Oh, they're stuck. Oh, they're stuck together. Oh, my. They get it fixed. Caution is out on the racetrack. And our top five is relatively the same outside of Laser spinning out. So right now it is Miatin, Pios, Miatin, Pios, King, Tawa, and now Slick. Looks like these drivers are just trying to get their spots situated here. See from race control, pits are open. We're going to see what these drivers do this early in, I believe, a 50-lap race. The rest of the field has caught them. We're going to see quite a few drivers peel off into pit road here. Pit speed is 55. Crush stays out to inherit the lead. We'll point out if someone does take zero tires. Oh, Slick slams into Pios on the pits. And it looks like it's going to be King that probably takes no tires. As Crushed is just cruising around St. Petersburg now, inheriting the lead. Gears control informing the drivers that Crushed is the leader. Where is he? Going through the final set of corners. And looks like Crush is just going a little too fast there. And it looks like Crushed is what's going on? Crush is going to get a drive-through. I'm not sure exactly what he was planning there. It looks like King is going to inherit the lead. Outery second, Tawa, Laser. Well, Tawa, Outery, Laser, then Miatin. This is certainly one first race back from this series. I believe this has gone on for over a year of hiatus. Drivers singling out now. Green this time from race control. We're going to watch the 10 car of Tawa here on the start. See how he fares against King and Outery. Leader has control. King goes. We are green at St. Petersburg once again. A lot of shuffling going on in the back. Slick almost taken 3 wide by Sup NASCAR. We're going to see heavy braking. Oh, there's so much contact right now. Oh, these drivers are getting stuck together. But it looks like they're starting to get it situated. Crushed and Pios making a ton of contact there. Drivers just trying to take it easy through this first and second sector. It's really hard to run 2-3 wide here in this tight little street course. Drivers are starting to get singled out now. Oh, Laser around. Again. Laser just trying to get his car right again. Oh, Crushed is around again. And now we see King out front here at St. Petersburg. Outery second, Weed Chest, Bomb, and now there's I believe that's a 4-car battle. It is a 4-car battle. Cyber, Slick, Shawlrent, and Miatin. Oh, Shawlrent gets caught on Miatin's rear wing for a second there. They get sorted out, making a ton of contact. That 26 is all over the place. See these drivers just starting to get into a rhythm now. Let's check in on the back half of this field. Outery did smack the wall there, just shuffling through these. Laser, Sup NASCAR, just hanging out back here, just trying to get in a groove. now we're seeing the battle between Chess and Bomb start to heat up as Cyber's trying to put his hat in the ring. The 98 car now under pressure from the 27 of Bomb. Still King out front, now putting a sizable gap over Outery as Cyber now beating and banging with Bomb now. As we see a 3-car battle starting to form between Schaller and Miatin and Slick, trying to catch those two of Cyber and Bomb once again. This battle between 4th and 8th is starting to get pretty tightly packed. Chess smacks the wall. Gonna lose quite a bit of time to the 27. You can see King and Outery just rounding that final corner within their point of view. You see Schaller and Miatin now side by side coming down this front stretch. We are, I believe, a fifth of the way through this race now. Oh, Miatin tried to go around the outside of Schaller, but just couldn't make it stick. More contact with the 26 and the 8 car. What's Slick gonna do? He's gonna dive it on the inside? Maybe. No, he backs off. Just trying to set up for these next few corners that are very tricky. And now there's a 3-car battle between Bomb, Wee, and Cyber. Coming down this back straight here, coming up to this heavy braking zone with the curb. Cyber throws it in. Chess has to respect it, and he's going to get the position. Bomb loving what he's seeing behind him. He's got a chance to run away and potentially go after the 39 of Outery, excuse me. See Slick just rounding around the outside of Schaller and trying to get the draft from all these cars in front of him. He's going to get the spot. And you see King already past the S's, going into the most technical part of the track. This man has put a huge gap between himself and Outery. But that pack is slowly starting to catch the 39. You see a bunch of drivers going through the double right-hander right now, all single file. Schaller and Slick still battling. Schaller getting ahead. And it appears Crush got jumped. You see the gap starting to close between 3rd and the rest of the pack, but now Cyber free to just go after Bomb at his own pace. You see King going through turn 1 already through the corner of Cyber's eye. Hold on a second, I do need to check on something. Yes, Laser, our pulse hitter. Oh, there's a wreck. Tawa and Schaller around. I'm going to see if they got it going. Seems they did. King now going around the final corner. I believe Outery is slowly starting to catch up to him. Bunch of drivers rounding out the final corner. Nico and Slick now battling. Oh, Cyber really putting the pressure on that 21 car. Excuse me. I need to read the rear wing more. um, the 21 car of Bomb. Looks like that 6 car is going to throw it into that corner into turn 4. And he's going to get the spot out of just pure will. Oh, Bomb smacks the wall. That's going to give an opportunity for Miatin to go get him. Looks like the 9 car is being investigated. Miatin is going to dive on the inside of the 21. It looks like he's going to try and get him, but the 21 will have a bit more of a run than that 8 car. Not quite clear going down the front stretch. I think Miatin might break a little later. He will. Will it stick? Not quite. They're still side by side. Now going through the S's here, turns 2 and 3. Bomb gets back ahead of him. This is a good battle right now. Miatin throws it on the inside of Bomb. Makes some contact. More contact. Now going through the double right-hander. They're going to go side by side. Miatin makes contact with the wall. That 8 car is just struggling to hold it. And you can start to see a lot of these drivers' fuel about 50-55% down from when they pitted. All these drivers are around like the 45% range. You see the cars of Bomb and Miatin starting to catch that 6 car of Cyber, but now checking back in with the leaders, King is now starting to get under a little bit of pressure from Outery, as he's now within about 2 seconds, maybe 1.5 seconds of the leader. I believe pit stops will be coming up here in just a few short laps. This Outery is just trying to keep things nice and smooth and let King make all the mistakes. Now we got a battle between Laser and Slick in the back. I wish I could tell where these positions are, like where they are on the track. I believe this is like a battle for... Well, Laser's coming into pit now. Pulsator, I believe the first person to come into the pits under green. And now we're seeing more drivers starting to battle. See Miatin now under fire from Bomb still, as Wee Chess is starting to make his way through. He wants to put his hat in the ring and make up some spots here. And now we see King and Outery back with the lead battle within a second of each other now. Rounding this final corner here at St. Petersburg. Outery smacks the wall. King nice and smooth. But it looks like Outery is going to have a little bit of that draft, but we'll see how much it can really help him. King's going to break it up going into this first corner. Miatin's still battling with the 21 of Bomb, but now Bomb is smacking every wall, every which way. That's going to allow that 98 of Weechess to go catch him. Now checking in on these other drivers. Shaw right now battling with the 20 car of Pios. See Slick up there just in front, smacking the wall. It's going to allow the 26 and the 20 to catch up to him. Oh, all of them are in the wall. Excuse me. Oh, Bomb goes wide. What happened there? Excuse that. And now we see the 91 of Nico starting to put his hat in the ring in this top 5 battle. Now catching up to Bomb and Weechess. Just a few more laps for these drivers have to come into pit. This fuel cannot last forever. Looks like they burn about 7% or 6% of fuel per lap. I believe it's closer to 6. Now we got a side-by-side battle here with Weechess and Nico. Nico breaks way later into the corner. Now here comes Slick side-by-side. The 98 contact. Weechess made wheel-to-wheel contact with Slick and now bouncing off the walls. And now just trying to go through the field here. King has put another gap between him and Outery. You see those tires are really starting to die out. You can see Laser in the back there just putting in hot laps now. Well, at least attempting to on these fresher tires than everybody else. Now, trying to find some more battles here. This Weechess is starting to run away from the 26 of Shalorant. Trying to just stay in this top half of the field at least. See Tawa just letting Slick go right past him. Looks like those tires are definitely dead. Wait, what happened? Outery, I'm guessing smacked the wall, something crazy. And King is coming into pit, same... Oh no, Outery stays out one more lap. Cyber's coming into pit now. We got more takers. Miatin's coming in. Nico's coming in. Looks like Weechess, Shalorant, Bomb stay out. Pios comes in. The key difference between this series and a certain other stock car championship, these pit stops go by way faster. King sat in his pit stall. I don't think he knew about the fact that tire changing is much faster with these. And King is gonna come out of the pits right in front of Sub NASCAR, who hasn't pit yet. At least I believe so. No, he hasn't pit. And now we see Miatin back there with Laser. Trying to see more drivers. Going on outery. Now coming into pit. Looks like Chess is probably going to stay out one more lap. Just try to get something. I'm not sure about this strategy. Everyone else is coming in. Bomb, Shalorant, Slick, Tawa, Sup NASCAR. Oh, what is going on with Outery? Seems like Outery messed up in the pits. Oh no! And now Outery is gonna come out of the pits behind the 26 of Shalorant. And now we're gonna see the 988 of Weechess lead a lap here in PICC competition. 1% of fuel left. We're gonna see if he can even make it. I mean, he probably will. Yeah, he's gonna make it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Weechess into the pits now. Cyber in second. Laser third. We're going to see if Weechess makes any mistakes here in the pits. No mistakes. But due to this pit strategy, he will be coming out behind Pios, but right in front of drivers like, oh, Shalorant is not happy with Outery. They're making contact. Big wreck in turn 2. Caution is out. Three-car wreck between Outery, Shalorant, and I believe Slick involved with that as well. That is something you do not want to see as a team owner. Of any of these drivers, really. But now the pack will come together. Everyone's pitted. Laser right now, the only one on a different strategy. Everyone just pacing now down the front stretch here. The top 5 of Cyber, Laser, Miatin, King, and Nico after green flag cycles. And now we're just going to see more drivers just get their spots back. Pios, NP6. It seems like we do have a DNF of Sup NASCAR who's bowed out of the race, and we might be seeing Crushed getting into this race once again after having some blunders early in the race, especially with pitting and under caution. One second. All right, I will be back in just a few short moments. I will let potential pits under caution and maybe the start of the green flag run go uh, with just the sounds of the cars. Apologies for that. I'm back. And now we see Cyber out front here at St. Petersburg. Miatin second. Tawa King falling down to fourth now. And Nico still hanging around in that top five. About a 1.8 second lead that Cyber has over Miatin. We're just going to see how much that can hold up until the next set of pit cycles. And apparently Weechess is just going quite slow now. In the back with Bomb. Outside the top 10. .9 seconds now. Cyber starting to slowly put a gap over him in second place. Tawa is now about a couple car lengths behind that 8 car. Now we have a 3 car battle between Nico, King, and Slick. See Slick get by King. That 9 car starting to come alive a little bit in this second half of the race. Now battling his way up to the top 5 here. Now going for 4th place on that 91 of Nico. Miatin looks like to have made a mistake there of something I missed. Now 3.5 seconds is the gap between Cyber and now the 10 of Tawa. Everyone's single file now. You see drivers that were, I believe, in a caution when I was not here. Laser, Pios, Weechess, and Bomb. Apparently Laser get into the catch fest or something? Unfortunate that I missed that, but... Now we're seeing these leaders go through the double right-hander. Trying to keep things as smooth as they can. Oh, Cyber missed the corner! Tawa is going to slip right by for the race lead. Here comes Miatin, too. A costly mistake from the 6 car. Now Tawa is going to inherit the race lead here. Cyber is going to slot behind the 8 of Miatin. We're going to see if that 6 can bounce back from that mistake in that hard braking zone in turn 10. Coming up to turn 4 now. Tawa and Miatin nice and smooth. Cyber tries to... Oh, caution is out. Oh, King and Nico stuck together once again. We got cars being stuck in each other's wings. It is moment of caution here. There is no race back here in the IndyCar series, at least on road courses, road and street courses. Which would mean that, oh, they're just plowing into each other. And it will be Tawa out front. Cars 3 and 21 under investigation. Pits are open. We might be seeing everyone come down to pit, so they only have to make one more stop. Yeah, that's right. Everyone is coming in. Even King. Oh, Tao and Pios getting into it into their pit stalls. Oh, Laser goes around. Cyber's gonna win the race off. Big, big issues. Unfortunate stuff on pit road. Now Cyber leads over Slick, Meaton, Outery, and Shollerant now. Single file, otherwise, the those drivers will be to the back. Laser and Tawa. Green this time, according to race control. Cyber will lead us to the green. And Cyber gets a good launch. Green flag back out. Outery already trying to make a move on Meaton and Slick in the first corner. Makes it stick, but goes into the grass a little bit. Can he hold it on the outside there? Now Outery has the preferred line up to second now for that 39. Coming into turn 4, Slick throws it into the corner. Unable to really make it stick, but just trying to hold on for dear life for this top 5 as Meaton and Shollerant are breathing down his neck. And now we're starting to see other drivers like Ottawa makes it 3 wide into this heavy braking zone, slams into Meaton. Oh my. There's 3 and 91, no further investigation. Now Meaton going from top 3 in this race, now trying to hold on to P7 from Pios. Now you see the 3 car of King trying to make some moves here now on the 20 car. Now going through the double right-hander, a bunch of drivers, single file now, as Cyber is trying to put a gap between himself and Outery, and he is doing so. Tawa forced to give 3 places for that avoidable contact in that hard braking zone that he's going through right now. Oh, Laser! Oh my goodness! That's caution is out again. Big wreck in turn 10. And drivers are pacing. Now that leaves Slick with the lead. Cyber now to second. You see that 3 car of King led a bunch of laps here early, now back in the top 5. Now I do believe if these drivers were to pit this coming lap, well, this time around the pits, I believe they could make it with a little bit of fuel saving. But we'll have to see what these drivers decide to do. We'll see if they think it's worth it to pit under green or pit now. Looks like the drivers are trying to communicate, seeing who is fuel saving. Quite a few said they weren't. Oh, Slick just slammed the wall unprompted. And now we see Outery turned around once again in turn 10. Oh, now 2 out of 3. Now on the verge of, I believe, a drive-through. Now coming into the pits. Everyone's coming in. Will we see more shenanigans? King takes fuel only. Wins the race off of pits. Slick, Cyber, Charlotte, Meaton. Now your top 5. And Meaton just plows into Cyber and Charlotte. Field starting to get together now. Drivers now coming up to the final 3 corners here on this street course. Green this time from race control. We've seen the leader be able to pull away from the nice jump they were able to have over the rest of the field, as they do have control. Waiting for King to go. Looks like there he goes. Green flag is back in the air. Oh, they are so tightly packed now. Going into turn 1, Cyber tries to make some moves on the 20 of Pios. Oh, Cyber goes around off of the 21 of Bomb. And what the? And it looks like Crush just tried to... That was probably one of the worst merges I've ever seen. Crush cries lag, but that was pretty egregious. This race is quickly just going into chaos. Outery and Meaton just going backwards. Mietin going to get his spot back under caution. Pits are open. Slick goes in. Everyone was just trying to top off on fuel. Just to see if they can make it to the end. Audrey to the back for driving backwards so crazily. Audrey just waits in his stall to go to the back anyway. Now we see King out front once again. See some other familiar faces in the top 5. Mietin and Baum, they've been strong drivers for most of the day. And now we're going to see what happens when Audrey has to go through a ton of traffic. Has to deal with drivers like Laser, Nico, Slick, Tawa, Cyber, Weechess, all strong contenders for the race lead and win here. Green this time from race control. Go to the rear view camera of King, just see how much of a jump he could potentially get over these drivers. There we go, green flag is out. Not that big of a jump, but drivers are already getting 3 wide, almost 4 wide back there. 5 wide for a split second going into turn 1. All these drivers need to find a way to chill out. Cyber into the wall. Gets into Nico and Outery. Oh, they're losing it back there. And now King, Mietin, Shalrant, Pios, now Laser getting... Oh my. It is just a brawl back here. Just 12 laps to go here at St. Petersburg. Outery already up quite a few spots on the restart. Now battling with a 10 car of Tawa. They're in the wall. These drivers take it easy through turn 10. They've seen just how much calamity is brought here. Bomb smacks the wall in the back. And King is already out to quite a sizable lead. 1.5 seconds over Mietin. Outery gets into Tawa. But he saves him. Tawa's going to get the spot, especially with all the draft hits, but what is Outery going to do? Is he going to throw it in? No, he's going to bide his time. And now the second place driver is Shalrant. Now Mietin battling with a 20 of Pios. Here comes Cyber on the inside. 3 wide going into turn 4. Mietin squeezes him. Now Cyber back with Slick. Now Pios behind the 39 of Outery. Pios leaning on him. Now out front, King has a huge lead over Shalrant. And now, strong drivers to contend for the win like Mietin, Outery, Slick, back in the pack. 2.3 seconds now separates the top 2. Just 10 laps to go. So Mietin smacked the wall behind the 6 of Cyber. We're going to see what these drivers could really do when the chips are down. Laser, P3, Tawa throws it into the corner. Misses the apex. Is going to miss out on some pretty significant time on that 31 car. Shalrant now making some mistakes. Here comes Laser for P2. Laser's going to throw it into turn 4. Is he going to get the spot? Yes, he is. With minimal contact, too. What a move from the PSCC Season 2 champion. King, slow. Lag. King was lagging down the backstretch. Here comes Laser. Laser smacks the wall. Lots of bunch of drivers into it as well. 3 wide. These final sets of corners. Shalmer smacks the wall. Tawa almost flips. And Tawa gets ran into the back. Ran in the back by Miatin. I'm surprised that is not a caution. And now King, under the pressure of that 31 car of Laser, starting to reel him in slowly but surely. Still got 9 laps to go. Plenty of time to make up spots. We just bouncing off every wall. Now you see Bomb and Tawa battling back there. That 10 has more speed than that 21 is probably ready to fight for. We've seen Tawa up in the top 5 for quite a bit here. Oh, something happened with Pios. Oh, big wreck! Caution is out once again. Got into it with Shalorant. Moment of caution. King out front, Laser. Outery up to P3 from the back. Just about 7 laps earlier? Yeah, I believe 7. Cyber, and it's hard to tell between Miatin and Slick on who got P5. Drivers just trying to get it together, give some space to their competitors now. All these drivers are good to go on fuel. Now the question is, do they take tires? We've seen a lot of great battling here at St. Petersburg. First race back for the Pummu's IndyCar series. Pummu's IndyCar championship, I believe. Yeah, IndyCar championship. Excuse me. Pits are open. We're going to see just who takes tires. Oh! Outery, Miatin, Shalorant, and Bomb go into pit for tires. King fakes them out. The Outery, Miatin, Bomb, Shalorant coming out of the pits. Green this time from race control. The double right-hander coming up to just 6 laps to go here in the Pummu's IndyCar Championship season opener here at St. Petersburg. We got King, Laser, Cyber, Slick, Pios in the top 5. Wicked drivers like Outery, Miatin, Bomb, and Shalarin in the back on fresh tires. Do they have the pace? Do they have the patience, the pace, the timing, and the execution to get through this entire field in just 6 short laps to get the victory here? King rounding the final corner. Leader does have control just in a moment. King's just gonna go right off rip. Green flag. Back here at St. Petersburg, Cyber's already going too wide on Laser. Oh, Miatin throws it into the corner. Same with Outery. Tawa into the wall just in front of him. They already made quite a few spots. And now, for the time being, it is a 3-car battle between King, Cyber, and Laser. There is a huge pack behind them. Oh my god! 8 cars squeezed into about a second of each other. 3 wide going through the double right-hander. This can't go well. Shalarin squeezed between Bomb and Nico. Nico into the wall. Driver's starting to single out now. Outery and Tawa making some contact there. Tawa is just going to hold the inside there. Make Outery's life difficult. He goes around in turn 10, excuse me. They're stuck to each other. Outery is not happy with Tawa. Not happy at all. They're beating and banging back there. They're trying to wreck each other. This isn't NASCAR. Caution is out. And Miatin on fresh tires is up to P5. What a crazy turn of events. We saw Outery slicing through the field like we have majority of this race. But seems he just... I'm not sure what happened. Looks like Tawa just tried to hold the inside. Outery tried to swing around the outside and clear him, but it looked like Tawa left him a car length of room. That's a bit puzzling. And now Tawa stuck in the back. See that green light? That means pits are open. Do any of these leaders think they can make it through the field on fresh tires? Oh, Tawa goes down. If anyone's gonna need those tires, it's him. With that scuffle of Outery. Two Team Penske cars lead this field 1-2. The race will end at the real start-finish line, not the one they used for qualifying. It is green this time. Team Penske will lead them to the green here. It's going to be a battle between teammates, most likely. King, one of the best drivers of the day, along with Cyber, a consistent top 3. And Laser, our pole sitter, just waiting for these two to get into each other. Oh, what's going on with King? Oh no! King lagged coming to the restart! Oh no! The worst time for a lag spike to happen! Oh no! Green flag. Cyber now out front. Laser giving him a hell of a battle already. What's he going to do going into turn 4? Oh, Laser hits the inside wall. Now he's in the pack with Bomb, Tawa, Pios, Nico. Schalert's in the wall up there. And now it's up to Slick and potentially Schalert or Miatin to go get him. Poor King. Oh, big rack in the... Oh my goodness! Bomb ramped off of Laser. Caution is out. Pios getting sent to the back for avoidable contact. Not sure what happened with that 20 car, but you see some frustration starting to boil over with these drivers. Just 2 to go. Well, we're gonna wait for race control, see if we do a 1-lap shootout, or if this race is gonna end under caution. Drivers single file now. Nico just trying to get a spot back now. Leave space. Race will end under caution. And from the looks of it, it looks like it might be Cyber in a great position to win this. All these drivers have to do is just make it around one more lap. See Laser chanting for a green-white checkered for some reason. But now, just going through, well, usually is the most technical part of the track. It's just a cruise now for these drivers. Rounding them for the final time this race. Single file now. Your top 5 will most likely ring out as Cyber, Slick, Charlotte, Milton, Weechess. For our first race back here in the Puma's IndyCar Championship at St. Petersburg. Just waiting for them to cross the start-finish line now. And Cyber is going to win the season opener here at St. Petersburg. And they're all wrecking. Is this the equivalent of... is this the motorsport equivalent of crowd surfing? Cyber had an absolutely great race at here. I'm at a loss for words right now. Consistent top 3 driver. Made it count in the pits. Had the pace to keep up with King pretty much all day long. Unfortunate that his Penske teammate ended up finishing 9th. After possibly the worst time lag spike in the history of road racing. If you could get Cyber up here, that'd be great. Cyber.
What's good?
Welcome back to Victory Lane.
Oh my God, how long has it been? I don't remember when Darlington.
I don't know. I probably wasn't here the last. Oh wow.
Oh, am I good to go? By the way, hold up. Sorry. Yo, it's been a long time since I got to be here.
Oh yeah.
Holy shoot! Oh my! Yo, what the heck, guys?
Consistent top 3 driver. You're one of the few people that could keep pace with people like Milton, King, and Outery pretty much all race long. Unfortunate that your teammate had possibly one of the worst lag spikes ever, or worst time lag spikes ever. But at least a Team Penske guy got away with the win here anyway.
Yeah, I'm surprised I was able to win this one because I just kind of showed up and I had some free time. I'm like, all right, I'll give it a shot. And with no practice, I thought I was like not good at this track. And then I just like went on, did my own thing, made some decent passes, made some good passes, got some passes on pit road, and had that wreck in the back where I lagged into turn 1, and I thought that was it for me. And then I went back and I was behind King until his lag spike. So I was like, all right, I'll just got to bring it home now. So I got that done, and I'm really happy I was able to do that. We're back in Victory Lane after Darlington. And my first win in PICC, I think.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
That does sound like quite a while ago. But congratulations, Cyber, on winning the first race back in PICC competition.
Oh my gosh. What a race. Like, oh my God. I was just trying to follow King on that second to last restart. I told him audibly, look, King, I'm not trying to pass you or anything. Oh, I'm lagging. Hold on. I'm not trying to pass you. And I'm just perfectly content to follow you through, and then they just wrecked. And then set up for last lap or last restart there, and then King lagged. That was one of the worst things. It was really unfortunate that happened, and it happened to a lot of us as well. I lagged a lot into the corners, like on that turn. I think that's turn 7 over there near the bay. On the sharp left-hander, I lagged, and after I gave up the lead, and then turn 1, I lagged, spun around, and I was sent to the back. But able to get back, just run through it. I'm really glad for Team Penske, and for Mobile One, and Kodak, and United Auto Parts, and everything, and all the other sponsors who make this team possible.
That is Cyberlocity, winner here at St. Petersburg. Do we have anyone else to interview? Boy, outer interview.
Oh, Shane Van Gisbergen wrecked again.
Oh, how lovely. Well, if we're not able to get any more interviews, thank you all for joining us here for Puma's IndyCar Championship. The return at St. Petersburg here. Our winner, Cyberlocity. Congratulations once again, and we will potentially see you, well, we will see you at Texas.